year, you're probably watching this on the toilet, so
Hopefully.
I'm not here to waste your time. It's winter 2025 anime, and there are a load of new shows, and of course, all the anticipated sequels that are returning. So, what is worth watching? The highly acclaimed Apothecary Diaries is not coming back this season and doesn't have another 24 episodes that started airing from January 10th, 2025. Did you hear that, Mum? There is no more Apothecary Diaries if you're watching. Me and Dad love you and enjoy having you present in our lives. Solo Leveling is back with Arise from the Shadow. No idea why it's called that this season. I haven't caught up to Dr. Stone in forever.
Dude, Solo Leveling has been great so far.
And I'll be real, watching these trailers make me feel like that meme of skipping one
Haven't
single
watched
video
Dr.
game
Stone
cutscene.
yet.
Because what on earth has this show turned into? My Happy Marriage is continuing on to its second season.
Bro, I gotta watch this shit. I gotta watch it, bro.
Along with 100 girlfriends.
Gotta watch
Hopefully
this
now
too.
There's less people shouting, "It should have been me, not him." These are probably the same people that still fantasize about having a threesome one day. Don't lie to yourself, guys. Have some self-awareness. If I
Doesn't everybody want to try it? I mean, like, 2 dudes, you know? No. I'm just gonna stop.
wanted to disappoint 2 people at the same time, I
2 women. 1 dude, 2 women.
just talked to my parents. And of course, there's Bang Dream Ave
Yeah.
Musica, a new series I binged recently and discovered that this was so much more than it looked like on the outside. Amazing
I'm
drama,
done.
well-written characters, and no joke, in my opinion, is one of the best shows airing right now. Because of this, there have been some troubling rumors spread around that I have become an Idol fan, and I would like to quell those immediately, because I can assure you, I am not an Idol fan. See, this is a
You
band
bullshit.
anime, which is totally different because the girls have instruments which they play in
Hold on, he watched this shit live on stream?
completely different genre of music. This isn't an Idol show as much as Girls Band Cry or Bocce the Rock, and these are not Idol glow sticks
Dude, I
I
love
have.
Bocce the
Living in
Rock.
Japan means you always have to be prepared for a natural disaster, so having a source of light if the power goes out is a necessity, and I am not waving these around. These are simply the morning stretches I do to take care of my body as part of my daily routine, and I do not know all the lyrics to Kill Kiss. That is simply a byproduct of...
Dude, I'm seeing some bangers in the lineup.
God damn it. See this? This is something I do everything in my power to avoid. You see, my livelihood depends on having a strong, stable internet connection no matter where I am in the world. As such, I'm happy to announce the sponsor of today's video, Saily. Saily is an eSIM service app which provides a reliable internet connection wherever you travel. I travel a lot, whether it be during trash taste specials, going to conventions, or just making sure I'm back in Thailand during the winter because my brain turns to soup whenever I don't get enough vitamin D. And thanks to having heard about Saily when I last worked with them before Christmas last year, it has made staying online during these trips something I don't even...
All right, there we go. I always like to legitimately say the sponsor first.
Yeah?
What the fuck? That's not real,
Starting the
right?
season
That
off
didn't
with
happen.
a nice guilt-free shoujo romance
Does
with
this
a quiet,
actually
shy
happen in
girl
this
falling
shit?
for the bad boy. I know, you've heard this one before, but what makes this female protagonist stand out? What can she do to
This is also on my list, bro. I got so much shit to watch, bro.
deserve the winning girl of the show? Well, let's see what she has to say.
Dude, there's no way. I'm kind of uncomfortable.
This is pretty much the textbook I can fix him storyline. It's got it all. The quiet girl that everyone picks on, the bad boy with a secret heart of gold, and so much in-your-face bullying you'd think this was a Korean webtoon. I mean, goddamn, she deliberately flunks her high school exam to a prestigious school so she can go to the same school as some hot guy she just met. That's not a bad life decision. That's just playing the long game. But of course, the guy out-bullies the bullies that bullied her. She opens up, gets more confidence in her day-to-day life, but it makes you think. Behind that shy, quiet exterior, I wonder what's really going on in that head of hers. Jesus. Go down! Go down! She down bad and she ain't getting back up! Last season, anime did something I never saw coming. It slowed down on isekai.
Thank God,
Aside from the sequels, of which there was just a measly 5, we had just one new isekai come out, and I thought, wow,
life in
is
another
this
world.
the beginning of the end? Has it finally come to...
That's the one thing I'm unfamiliar with is isekai, bro. I don't like it, so I don't touch it. Not that I don't like it.
Time for the anime industry to explore new ideas outside from just random dude being transported to some fantasy world. And yes, now I can safely say anime has grown out of isekai and is doing original things. Except for the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Now,
like,
to be fair, this is not some random dude. This is the Red Ranger. This can't be a power fantasy because he's meant to be powerful. We've not seen this before. Doesn't count. Same thing as the dad who gets reincarnated into a villainous fantasy world. This doesn't count. This is not uncle from another world. This is dad in another girl. We've not seen this before. This is a genuinely funny and...
See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about with isekai, bro. Like, what in the fuck am I even looking
twist
at?
on the villainess genre, with a main character who is... finally! An actual older gentleman. This is peak dad. This is peak villainess protagonist. This is what your drunk uncle sees at the family wedding dance floor. Magic Maker has a dude that genuinely thought if he remained a virgin by age 30, he would gain magic powers.
That's some next level, like, Twitter gaslighting. Like, that's some Reddit shit, bro. Like, you're in deep.
You haven't seen this before. So yes, he gets reincarnated to a fantasy world with a loving mother, father, and sister, but then he decides to invent the concept of magic, but is seemingly unable to do so, because he must be missing some kind of ingredient.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
the missing
please
ingredient
no.
was incest. And look, that's definitely a new idea we've not seen before. We're truly innovating now when anime is introducing us to incest-based power systems. Salaryman? In another world? You can't tell me you've seen this before. He's here as the head honcho of the Demon Lord's army. Oh, you've seen this guy before? Who do you think that is? Ainz Al Ghul? No. This is Ainz A Goon. The daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. This guy is in a fantasy world, but he has the power of Amazon Prime. We've only seen this once before.
This is an actual, like, that's the, I thought he just made up that name. That's an actual name. I thought he was just fucking around. That's an actual name. Middle-aged online shopper in another. Are we kidding?
Plus, this man fucks. He literally fucks. My man isn't just out here clapping monsters. He's clapping some cheeks. We got another dude.
I can't knock it.
To a fantasy world, okay? It's looking bad, but he gets the alchemy class, which is meant to be super weak, but is actually secretly strong, except
usual.
The thing we haven't seen before is
nothing.
You know what? Maybe isekai really didn't go anywhere. Maybe we do need some originality in anime, which is why I'm so glad we have anime original shows being made like Zenshu.
This one looks like an anime doing something
different this season. I saw the trailers and it just looks stunning. Seemingly following the story of an anime director getting immersed in her own work.
I'm on like episode 3 or 4 and it's actually been pretty good.
Rediscovering her passion for animation. The potential of storytelling
is beautiful.
Endless,
it's beautiful anime.
On top of the gorgeous visuals coming from a high-profile studio, and this is an anime original, not bound by any source material. This was it. This could go so many places, only bound by the limits of imagination. So then, they transport her to this fantasy world we've not... Hey, darling, so you know how we watched Arcane together?
Okay, yes, yeah, but it's like, it's not actually bad though. You know what I'm saying? It's not actually bad. Sakamoto Days also fucks.
And both enjoyed it. Well, I've reinstalled League of Legends.
Ooh. Yeah, she's jumping right off that.
Sakamoto Days. Out of the new anime IPs out this winter, this is by far the one with the most eyes on it. Because of course, it's yet another big Shonen Jump adaptation, giving us an action comedy following the daily life of a legendary retired assassin turned family man. John Thick. He can kill you like this. Or this.
So good.
Or this.
Actually, I'm not gonna say it's like so, like, it's not like peak, but it's pretty good.
Or even this.
It's
the only
one of the
person he can't overcome?
Winter.
His wife. The woman that found an assassin knew he was an assassin and married him anyway. She said, I can fix him, and she did.
And she did, yep.
This is what we call generational talent. On the Shonen Jump spectrum of shows, this seems more into the spy family side of things, marrying wacky family drama with high-octane action. Before watching, I saw a lot of people complaining about the animation, so I was expecting some kind of Blue Lock level of fumble.
Bro, motherfuckers just want to complain, bro. The animation looked good even before it launched. Like,
but what I watched was
they didn't get you Ufotable style, like, shit. Like, calm down, bro.
Solid adaptation. Not fantastic, not bad, not even mid. Just
everybody thinking, you know, it's always gonna look like Demon Slayer now.
Solid. Which just shows that in this modern day of spectacle that has given us the likes of Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dandadan for high profile adaptations, Solid just might not cut it anymore. As an anime only though, I'm still enjoying myself immensely.
That's bullshit,
this probably won't
bro.
take over the anime community like manga readers had hoped, but it's still a fun ride. And I'm always down for more Shonen Jump titles with an older protagonist, showing that even older men can kick ass and take names. Look, if Sakamoto could do it, at least I got something to look forward to at my age. What is he? 50? 60?
Like, about to say,
Jesus.
Bullshit, he's 27. Bullshit. He's at least like 38. At least. He's like 35. Gotta be.
Fucking Christ. Okay, all jokes aside, I gotta come back to this because it's actually
That's
good.
Bullshit.
Despite the genre label.
That's some like, they want to make me think the motherfuckers from Tokyo Revengers fighting on whole gangs are like 12, bro. Meanwhile, he's like smoking a cigarette and he's 6 foot tall and he's fucking buff as fuck. Like, yeah, give me a break.
This may have turned out to be, make no mistake, this is 100% doing its own thing. The series kind of blindsides you, starting off by showing a story about an overworked animator struggling to meet deadlines. True,
this really did blindside
with laugh
me,
out loud levels of irony when you
I came into it knowing nothing.
Because of course it had to be made by studio. You know what? It doesn't matter what studio it was made by. If you're really curious, you can search it up yourself because I think the work in this anime should speak for itself, and we shouldn't be making any assumptions based on individual projects, so I shouldn't say. I'm not gonna say.
But we all know
it's by Studio Map. But then the series goes full isekai, and I'm not talking about a 1-2 episode gimmick. It fully commits to it, but instead leaning heavily into the vibe of old school isekai. You know, even before that word was a thing, and we just called this entire genre fantasy. Escaflowne, 12 Kingdoms, Magic Knight Rayearth. Tales that seem more Narnia than Sword Art Online, with the twist being that this animator gets sucked into one of her childhood movies and can change the plotline by summoning literally anything.
It's such a good idea too.
She's able to draw. I'm a sucker for anime that have these meta narratives, but when you add on that she essentially summons legendary moments of animation from our history, from the monster in Nausicaa to the Itano circus done by Itano himself, this is looking like it's going to be a wet dream for any Sakuga nerd and a love letter for the history of animation from the entire team working on it. I mean, just look at this scene and tell me this isn't the POV of the burning passion of every artist out there right now. For all you romance junkies out there, don't worry. Winter has still got you.
Here I am.
Covered.
I'm here.
We've got a story set in July of the year 20.
I also have this on my watch list, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking slipping, dude. Like, there's so much anime. Like, you ever just like have a stockpile of anime to watch and you like keep meaning to watch it, but you keep wind up getting stuck doing other shit. And then as soon as you go to watch some anime or something, it'll be like late at night and you'll get like through like 1 or 2 episodes and you'll fucking fall asleep. And it just pisses you off.
T20 with some mysterious disease spreading around the world, cancelling all public events and gatherings. Yes, that really is the setting.
I'll be like, ooh, I finally got time. And then, oh, some bullshit will happen.
Perfect for a hot, steamy reverse harem anime where people are definitely not social distancing. They went all out with this one, even with the theme song. Have a listen to this. Here comes another comfy romance anime with a shy guy and an extroverted girl. I wonder what her gimmick's gonna be this time. Yeah, the premise of this one is essentially some blonde, energetic anime girl trying to charm the stoic, calm guy in class who's not having any of it because he's walking down the path of enlightenment.
We've never seen this before.
And training to become a monk. Shut up. We have
Will I watch it? Yes.
Least obvious sponsored anime, definitely not paid for by the Okinawa prefecture, where an oblivious Tokyo boy moves to Okinawa and falls for a girl but can't understand her wacky Okinawan dialect. Clearly a concept like this would only work in a country like Japan. I can't imagine this working in somewhere like the UK where we all speak English and we understand each other perfectly.
I was wondering if you could teach me some local phrases.
Well, it's very hard to bring them to mind. This is the thing. It's all right when your eyes not going and happy as eyes.
Ooh, another office anime romance. This one seems cute though. 2 co-workers who are secretly into each other trying to avoid the judging eyes of other co-workers who are just trying to guess who in the office is fucking. So the real question is, how saucy are
See, it's not high school though, so I already like it.
we feeling in this romance anime? Maybe we'll get some hand-holding, or if they're feeling really spicy,
it's already like adults in the workplace, at least.
Maybe even first names. Maybe even they'll...
Ohio, Yui.
Oh, so it damn near
no
it happened already.
Way.
I'd like to speak to your manager. I'd like to speak to your mother.
We didn't even have to wait 12 episodes for the hand-holding.
You know, if all that isekai on display earlier just wasn't enough fantasy for you just yet, then what is wrong with you? I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. Let's be real, you're gonna be watching this one for Takahashi Rie or this out-of-nowhere beautifully animated opening. We got 2 more shows where some dude gets a class he thinks is weak but is actually strong.
Dude, I love the names, bro. Bogus Skill Fruit Master given the Worthless Appraiser class.
There's a new dungeon anime with an A ranker surrounded by 3 conveniently color-coded girls. Huh, why does this dynamic seem awfully reminiscent? But no, this is totally different because here he's a teacher helping to bring out all of the girls' abilities while adventuring. He's teaching red hair how to fully utilize her red powers, blue hair how to use blue power, and then there's white hair.
Hey, no, stop, just calm down, don't do it.
I'm getting married with a girl who I hate. A wacky rom-com where an unwilling couple are forced into a marriage by their grandparents, despite
Gold Peak,
the fact they despise each other, bicker about everything, and constantly find issues with one another. So, just like your average marriage then.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, this is just Nisekoi in 2025, except the grandparents are even more deranged. There's generational trauma, and then there's regretting not getting with your high school sweetheart, only reuniting when you're past retirement, so you hatch a plan to live vicariously through your grandchildren by telling them to either get married or lose their multi-million-dollar inheritance to a dog. What could go wrong? Or how about option 3?
Death.
I'm gonna need a palate cleanser after that. Oh, hey, cute anime girls. What's this one gonna be like? Jeez! What is going on? Gohan's is back with some more of their unique animation aesthetic. You can say what you want about Studio Gohan's, but they put a lot of love into their craft, truly giving us a visually stylistic anime that blends emotional depth with action-packed storytelling all into one beautiful package. And after watching the first episode, I'm gonna lie, this was awesome. On the exact opposite side of subtlety, Studio Bind is back, adapting a work from the creator of Hibike Euphonium. This one's a niche one, exploring the relationship of 2 girls that seem to be about as straight as your average Hoyoverse friendship, as they enter the unique world of spoken poetry.
Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
The subject matter will ensure that this will not be one of the most watched shows this season, but it doesn't give a damn. It's atmospheric, it's beautiful, and it looks like a lot of the team that worked on season 1 of Mushoku Tensei are pouring that same passion into this one. There's a new anime from Yoastar, but it is not adapting one of their gacha games. In fact,
Dude, Mushoku Tensei is like too weird for me, bro.
Starts off with the protagonist quitting gacha games because her favorite game is being taken off live service. So, in an attempt to fill up her newly acquired free time, she goes outside and touches grass.
Bro, we should just ban all live service games, bro. It's time.
And becomes active and finds a new hobby and is able to make new
just like ban them for like the prohibition, like we just have it around for a couple of years, just see what happens.
Friends and generally discovers a healthier lifestyle. And Yoastar, are you trying to
like fucking society just totally like reforms. We advanced so far. It would be so good.
Me something here. There's House MD, adorable fun-sized anime girl edition. That's it. That's literally the show. If you've had
I watched what's his name, Dr. Mike react to this show.
Trouble falling asleep thanks to a nightmare on Elm Street? Well, let me introduce you to A Wet Dream on Elf Street. Yes, this is the true power fantasy show of the season. A man who can isekai himself by falling asleep every single night wakes up one day to find out the literal elf girl of his dreams has followed him into the real world. This is a wholesome, feel-good show. See, free-run fans, just because there's an elf character doesn't mean we need to add any culture to it. We can all be sick. Okay, let me just be that guy for a second.
Brother.
I've read the manga of this, and it's bloody fantastic. I realize that many of you are going to see sports anime and figure skating and just immediately check out, but this won the best new manga of its release year for a reason. Peak writing, peak drama, and one of the biggest things that stood out for me was...
Dude, the only sports anime I've ever seen is Hajime no Ippo, and I loved it. But I feel like anything beyond that, I'm just kind of checked out.
It's fantastic portrayal of children. Wait, hold on. I know what that sentence normally means in anime, but just let me finish. Anime has a certain way of representing children that always seems just a little bit off. Either they're treated as some squishy mascot character, or they talk like some middle-aged adults, or they're just a fucking minion. Medalist treats them with the same level of respect in writing as they do its adult characters. A respect that perhaps we can forget to do in real life, while still acknowledging that, yes, They are kids. They're innocent. They can be cute, but they can struggle with real insecurities we can easily miss. They can be way more capable than we give them credit for.
I mean, the animation looks good, but I'm probably still not watching this.
But most importantly, they can surprise you in the most wonderful ways if you just give them that guidance to point them in the right direction. This is not just a story about ice skating. This is a real human drama on what it means to be that role model that some of you may or may not have had, the effects it could have, and the euphoric happiness when you see the younger generation you care about achieve a joy you'd forgotten how to feel. Without dramatic twists, without melodrama, just real
is this like a sad anime,
and an important reminder that sometimes we can learn as much
make me
from
nostalgic
our kids
and make me
as they
want to
do
like
from
fucking
us.
cut
The
the
only
lights
thing to
off,
be
you know what I'm
worried
saying?
about is Studio Engi don't exactly have the best track record for top tier adaptations. But even if they are able to portray just a fraction of the emotions contained in the manga, this is going to be one of the best shows this season. Okay, everyone ready up? And action! Dave, your line was, "You have no chance of defeating me." Man gets reborn as a small adorable animal and gets adopted by a sexy anime girl. Wow, I haven't seen a concept like this since...
Perfect.
But no, this is different. This is different. This time it's a cat, and the cat is actually a behemoth, so this is really closer to your action power fantasies. He can power up by eating, he's got special abilities, he locks in during battles, he's got that dog in him.
Hell yeah, brother. You got that meow in him.
Look, his owner just sees him as a pet. A pet. That's it. This is not Inukai's cat. There is nothing sus about this. Anime would never make another show about thirsting over anime. Well, I guess there's only one thing I can do.
Brother, what?
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video.
Hold up, that was real? How are we just about to pass over that and be like, hey guys.
Thank you very much this month to Author Curtis Eckstein, Basil, Dysfunctional
That was
Degenerate,
fucking real?
Giga, Jonathan, Mike 808, Mikasa 12315, Payne Patchett, Pony Stark.
I'm about to just stick to what I know when it comes to anime,
and
bro.
everyone else, my Patreon for helping to support me for this
I
month
can't be
and
branching
making
out
this
too much.
video possible. Yes, okay, before you say anything, I know this video is a bit late, but come on guys, my team just worked hard with Best of Anime 2024, okay? That was a big project, okay? And look, it's not like we missed too much.
I don't blame you, bro.
Right? Yeah, the season seems a little bit quieter compared to the previous season, but hey, maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Hey, maybe that means you can watch some anime that is on your to-watch list like I definitely am.
Yeah, I gotta.
Not. Anyway, though, that's going to be it from me for today.
Yep.
I've been Giguk, and I'll see you all next time.
Sick.
Today we're...
sir, I was fucking...
I'm busy. It's the...
Okay. Brother. What do the comments say? The clapping gif? Yeah. Sakamoto be 27 years old is cursed knowledge. Oh, 100%. Let's see. Comments are kind of boring. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. They ain't really there for me. Nothing interesting. Why is Shangri-La Frontier not on this list? I got no idea, bro. I got no idea. Mainly because I don't watch Shangri-La Frontier, so I don't fucking know.